I am, as you know, I love local theater, and there is no shortage of wonderful local theater in Rochester. With us is part of the cast of a new performance of live drawing a portrait of the Mona Lisa. It's at the Kodak Center for the Performing Arts. With us is Don Bartalo. He's the director. Sara is an actress. She plays the Mona Lisa and another character as well. And Tom Bigongiari, who plays Leonardo in this live drawing, a portrait of the Mona Lisa. Don, tell us what it's all about. I bet it's about the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, very good. It is. It is the story of the 3 years that it took Leonardo da Vinci to paint the Mona Lisa in Florence when he was there just before he went to France. And it details the relationships between what most researchers think was the woman who sat, who was Lisa Gioconda, and the relationships with Leonardo. It's a fascinating one-act play that tells that story.
Is there sort of I guess in this production, and I don't want to give too much away, but Tom and Sara, you can tell me, is there is it sort of is there a romance perhaps between the two of you that is implied or is perhaps overt?
Well, I think...
Without giving too much away?
I think they have different feelings about that. Each character has different feelings about that.
So you play the famed Mona Lisa.
I do, yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. And for you, what would you say?
It's a fairy tale. You know, it's really kind of about a story about these two people, and yes, there's definitely a connection. Yes. There's definitely a connection there.
So now, is it just the two of you in this performance?
You said you have some of the cast. Actually,
this is the whole cast.
I want to mention that the playwright, Tasca, has a stipulation that I had to sign that you will only use 2 actors, but there are 3 characters.
So wait, so Sara plays...
You want to talk to Sara about that?
Sara?
I play Lisa, and I play her husband.
You play what?
Yes.
You play 2 characters?
Yes.
A man and a woman?
Yes.
Okay, costume changes? How's that possible?
I use a dialect for the husband, so I use an Italian accent for the husband, and I have a cape and a hat. They are, I think also it's a way of having a very unique perspective on the story, you know. I think that...
Interesting.
Yeah, it's been a fun challenge.
The playwright wanted it to be this way, though. He wanted it to have only 2 characters, 2 actors, but 3 characters.
You must sign. I had to sign.
Wow.
Here's the other thing. This is a play of transitions. I don't know how many there are, 20, 25. He can never get off the stage. And Sara, Lisa, and Francesco go off and come on almost immediately. Wow. So it's the pace is very fast.
How is that challenging for you as actors?
It's kind of like running a marathon. We were talking about it.
In front of a train.
In front of a train. Once we get started, it's like we're on there for 90 minutes, and it's just...
Wow, it's a 90-minute performance.
Yep.
So this is physically taxing and demanding for you as well.
Yes.
Yes.
You need the stamina.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so much... I mean, I think it's really... And it's just us, so we have to rely on one another.
Chemistry is important when you're rehearsing. So did you have to find the right 2 characters, not just for the part, but also together?
Absolutely.
That matters.
Absolutely. Okay. I had to have people with some experience that could handle these challenges.
Well, I know Sara can.
This guy can too.
Sara and I have been on stage in the past together. So where can people get tickets? Really important.
Tickets can be available at 3 main places. Online at KodakCenter.org. All Wegmans. And by calling 585-325-3366.
This Saturday and Sunday, correct?
No, this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. And our matinee, and I need to say something about it, at 2 p.m.
We've got only a few seconds left.
Okay, we have a special guest. The artist that painted all the pictures for this will be there. Frank Scalise from Newark.
Excellent.
He's a reproduction artist. He did everything.
Really?
That's right.
Oh, well, I am fascinated. Thank you both for joining us. I'm very intrigued. So if you want to see 2 actors do some stuff, I've never seen this done before. This is unusual. Make sure you come on out. Live drawing a portrait of the Mona Lisa.
I just want to mention again, this is being presented by GRRC. Okay?
Excellent. Thank you, Don. Great to see you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Sarah.